Welcome to the Digital Governance module of our Capacity Building Program on Digital Transition. My name is Alisa, and this is Sandra. We will talk about the ongoing application of modern technologies by governments aimed towards greater transparency, efficiency, and cost-effectiveness of public services.
We've all witnessed how the pandemic accelerated the pace of digital transition. So, instead of just doing digital and offering certain online services to their citizens and business actors, governments are striving towards being digital by using human-centered design and advanced technologies.
We will start with thinking about what governments can do to improve decision-making using large amounts of collected data.
Only strong digital infrastructure can provide the data that governments need to meet citizens' demands in today's uncertain economic environment and to support more agile and anticipatory decisions.
Reliance on digital technologies on a daily basis means that there are big amounts of data such as emails, spreadsheets, teleconference presentations, etc., which have to be filtered and saved in order to extract valuable and corrected information from it. Government's ability to practice data-driven decision-making depends on having relevant data, appropriate technology for analyzing data, successful cooperation between governmental bodies, and policies which regulate data regarding privacy and confidentiality of public procurement procedures.
In Helsinki, through the Spotted project, innovative solutions are being used for integration and processing of massive open data collections to support decision makers in the field of green areas management. Another Helsinki project, called Ride to Rail, integrates multiple datasets, public, private, and social, as well as existing transport platforms to facilitate efficient combination of ride-sharing and public transport services.
For governments striving towards a more participatory approach to decision-making, tech tools allow communication beyond traditional in-person meetings, surveys, and other methods of collecting residential feedback.
Digital participation platforms enable multidimensional communication and public participation. Decision makers can choose between many ready-made solutions, open-source platforms which can be customized, or unique bespoke solutions developed from scratch for specific purposes.
People Powered, a global hub for participatory democracy, created a valuable digital participation platform, a resource center to help policymakers, civil society advocates, and reformers to exchange resources, to review the pros and cons of many comprehensive digital governance platforms, and choose from appropriate solutions to their own contexts. A leading example in digital participation is Estonia, offering many online services, including the internet voting solution introduced as early as 2005.
Finally, let's shortly explore how Web3 and blockchain technology can enable governments to store data, record transactions, and integrate different services, allowing more transparent and trustworthy interactions between governments, citizens, and SMEs.
Having blockchain technology as its backbone, Web3 is decentralized. It provides equal access to everyone, has native payment systems, which means cryptocurrencies, and finally, it enables direct communication between interested parties without the need for an intermediary, such as banks or credit card companies.
Blockchain is believed to decrease costs and increase the efficiency of governments' internal operations. It also facilitates collaboration between cities and industry, particularly by offering collaboration to entrepreneurs who will design blockchain-based services. Blockchain can make services easier for citizens to use, for example, through digital applications for citizen requests for subsidies.
A good example comes from the municipality of Groningen in the Netherlands, where blockchain infrastructure is being used to simplify and accelerate citizens' application for discounted services. The system receives citizens' applications, it checks eligibility and grants vouchers for certain products and services for low-income citizens. Each provider has an application that scans the QR code on the pass to activate the smart voucher and calculate the discount.
Although advanced technology simplifies and accelerates numerous public processes and services, it also raises the question of protecting personal information, which can be easily collected and possibly misused for commercial or public purposes.
Therefore, governments need to build trust by clearly communicating and being transparent about what can and cannot be used, and also how and why technology is used with respect to privacy, civil rights, and liberties. There are two types of tools which can be used to protect confidential data from unauthorized access: the technology-related policies and the cybersecurity tools.
The Cities Coalition for Digital Rights invites cities to become part of the Digital Rights Governance Framework, which outlines how cities can uphold a human rights-based approach to digitalizing their services. This can be done by being clear on the scope of collected data, using appropriate ICT, and adopting relevant policies. Cities also have to respect ethical principles and practices while collecting and processing data. The OECD have developed a set of good practice principles for data ethics in the public sector, which can support local governments worldwide to ensure trustworthy data collection and management.
As well as securing data used by governmental bodies, data has to be protected from cybersecurity threats. Considering the amounts of data stored by governments, a data breach can be devastating for a whole range of stakeholders. A comprehensive approach to achieving cybersecurity involves three complementarity features: people, who are required to follow security protocols; processes, implemented by IT pros who identify threats, protect information, respond to incidents, and recover from them; and technology, including software and hardware security solutions.
An interesting example of a proactive measure which tests public digital infrastructure to ensure a robust cyber defense is the annual hacking competition called Hack the Hague. The local authority invites ethical hackers to the City Hall to hack the live IT systems, applications, and websites of the city and its suppliers, and to help in identifying its system flaws and weaknesses. This is how the city tests the digital security of its websites and IT systems, as well as strengthens its digital resilience and raises awareness about cybersecurity among its residents, businesses, and municipality.
Hopefully, this module has helped you understand the transformative impact that tech can have in improving the effectiveness of government while respecting the privacy of data and ethical standards while using it. We hope that having watched this module, you are more aware of some of the benefits and potential offers by tech and digital tools when it comes to good governance. To find out more on the topic, have a look at the city use cases and 2 city case studies that accompany this training module. And don't forget to watch the other 5 modules in the series about digital transitions. Thank you.